sure your laptop has enough memory.
Yeah, yeah, it has a lot of memory there. Yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem. So, the transcript, we received the transcript. The only problem is the teleprompter.
Yeah.
Well, the scroller. The scroller is working. So, we can put it on the iPad, which is basically the teleprompter. It's just that it would be kind of like, it would be basically, normally would be like this over here. But you would have to manually scroll up and down if you wanted to change something.
So just to get up and
No, I'm
scroll
saying
down.
you could have it like next to you
Oh, okay.
for if there's something that you want to just
Oh, here.
look at.
So
yeah,
we're okay.
and then just quickly scroll and have a look.
Okay.
That's the only workaround. Yeah, if we didn't have enough time. We didn't have enough time. I came in today, realized it wasn't working, and
Okay. That's not the end of the world.
unless you want to have it on the floor, basically, and
The whole point of it is that I'm looking at the screen, so it doesn't make sense. It's okay. I can always work with this, the edit of the podcast, and I can put that another day or something like that. So it's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
just make sure everything is set for you. So how was the travel today?
Too bad. Bit rainy, but
Yeah.
wasn't too bad.
Mm.
I just wish it would be summer. What's going on in the UK? Because we came over, we went to Cyprus.
Yeah.
It was really nice and sunny there, and then we just came back to rain, and it's just not stopped really raining. So I don't know. So Jay, you can see yourself here. I think I should get my laptop away. I don't want it here. But it wasn't dark last time. It was background. It was light. Yeah, it was light. So then it would be colour. Look at you. Are you okay with that position, Jay?
Don't worry, we're still changing. We're gonna change it up a little bit. This is for this angle here.
You seem like you're in the perfect position.
You want to swap? You can swap.
No, it's fine. Where I am is okay.
Joe?
I think I'm okay here.
Okay. Cool.
And I need to look here. Or you can just. I won't be looking directly at the camera, but I think most of it will go down to you, but you're the one going to be answering the questions, and I'll be asking.
Oh wait, you got my notes there?
Yeah, I've got my notes.
Oh man.
Why do you need notes?
Or to read the remember.
What you want to read about? Or what is it like? Hold on. Okay. Well, it's not working because the prompter's not working. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, so it's to me now.
That's why there's no need to do it anymore. Does that make sense?
Mm.
You still want the notes anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it over.
We could still put the teleprompter up. It's just that it would be needed to be done manually. So normally we'll have the remote. So we press it, and it'll scroll up slowly and you stop it. Whereas this one, it will just be there.
And
It won't be moving.
won't move it at all.
Yeah.
So you won't see the words coming up.
No. It will just be on the screen where it's there. But it might not work because you need it to scroll up because there's so much writing on those.
On my one, yeah.
Yeah. So
On your one's not so much. So maybe you can do yours then.
Okay.
it's the easier way to do it.
You could do yours because your one's not.
Oh, on that side, yeah. Yeah.
Because your one wasn't as long. My one was long. So
Okay. If I can have you two engaging just so I can frame it correctly.
okay.
Okay.
So look at me. Hello.
Hello.
You okay?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm higher than you.
Oh, you want me to sit up?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me sit up.
And the cushions, maybe I have to push the cushion. Yeah.
Better?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Is your head meant to chop off there, though?
So I'll change that. It's because it's now the framing is even changed now, so I'll fix
Okay.
that. Cool. And that's how you're going to be sitting.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit like this. Just make sure that I'm comfortable. So I can speak in the mic. Okay, that's better.
Go.
Just that you're be cautious of your
Touching.
on this touching as well.
Okay, maybe put this here or here.
You don't want to have that ruffling, rustling.
Yeah. Let me leave that.
Hmm.
That does look good.
Yeah, that looks better frame. Look at me. So do you wanna see if you can try with the broken prompter because yours wasn't that long. Mine one was long, and I could do mine another day. It's fine.
Sure. Okay.
If you really want to, or you could do it later.
Let's do now. I need it anyway.
Okay, let me send yours. So let me send you. Yeah, I'm just gonna send the whole thing to you. I'll send it to your Gmail.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you haven't got it with you. Okay. I've sent it to your Gmail.
Yeah, see now.
Should get it now.
Yeah, got it.
That's my one. My one's long.
Oh, it is a log, actually. you doing?
I'm good. How have you been?
Yeah.
We're together all the time, so I don't know why we're doing this.
Yeah. Audience, isn't it?
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna put my phone on airplane mode because I don't want it to ring. But I'm gonna go into my notes.
Could you see
Okay.
from this distance?
Yeah.
Read it from here. And if I can get you to read it.
My name is Mr. Oluwase. Oh, okay. My name is Mr. Oluwase Ogofidodo. I have a business called Autistic Black Coders.
Too slow.
Yes, a little bit.
So do you want to
Just
do
a
that
little
now
bit.
as a tight camera shot, and then we didn't do the podcast?
Okay.
So at least that's done for you.
That's out of the way, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll do mine another day. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all right. Sometimes it's one of those
Is that
things.
the intro that you do?
Yeah, it's my intro and stuff, but I can do that another time.
No, you can keep on doing it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or you can do the podcast first and then do it all at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It will just be easier. Just get it out and just send that.
I am building a community. Oh, just yeah, just go that up. Yeah, yeah, thank you. I am building a community of Black autistic. Oh,
It's too fast.
it's a little bit too fast, but it's just in the middle, basically. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit too fast for you because that. And I know when you do when you're reading like teleprompter, if it's too fast, you're like you're trying to think of what. It's really. I thought it was easy. It's not that
There you
easy. Okay.
I am building a community of Black autistic who comes together in a safe place to learn from each other, networking, network, and also receive mentoring. We will teach Black autistics how to become full stack software engineers. I will make sure that you will get a job with a very high salary after you have finished your course. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I have the option. Okay.
And it's a little bit more, yeah. And have the opportunity to build your own business. The courses and boot camps will be free for the kids and young students. Our intensive boot camps will be
Accredited.
credited, which means you will gain enough experience to get into the biggest companies. You will get a mentor that is right for you, no, for your needs to help with your career and personal growth, and a specialist psychiatrist doctor to help you manage your autistic symptoms if need be. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit off key there, but yeah, it's actually good.
So what I'll do, so that's cool. We'll film the podcast.
Yeah.
And right at the end, I will bring out the teleprompter.
Yep.
And yeah, put it there. And then put that to the back.
Okay. Ready?
Okay. So you still doing yours then?
Yeah, we'll do mine at the end. It's okay. You do yours. We'll do everything at the end.
Basically.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Let me know if you're happy. Sorry, I can just get you to just look in this direction, Sarah.
Yeah,
Let
sure.
me know if you're happy with. No, Sarah.
I look
You
here.
to look now. Are you happy with this look?
Yeah, yeah. I look fine.
No, not you. Your husband. Yeah, I look fine. I'm very pretty. I know. Okay.
No, my husband. He looks good. He looks good. Yeah.
yourself, husband, does your wife look well? In the camera over here.
Oh, don't you look there?
No, yeah,
Look at the camera there.
Oh. Yeah, amazing. She looks fantastic.
Go.
Oh dear.
What about you? Time.
Don't mind me. I'm not a serious person.
Okay.
I'm not a serious person. I'm just taking the mic here.
Okay, yeah.
How are you finding the studio? Do you feel it's calm?
Yeah, it's nice.
So you're back on my podcast again.
Yeah. Part 2, yeah.
Part 2.
Timer is here. When you're finished podcast, just call me, and then we start on the actual.
In-
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I won't get
Cool.
the teleprompter now because it will call in me make some noise.
Okay. Okay.
Is it going to be automatic when you just finish? When you finish?
Just when you're finished, just call me,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll bring out the teleprompter, and then
And you mean
spend
just
some time.
outside there, yeah? Okay, cool.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. Cool.
Do you want some water to help you with your? Because sometimes drinking water helps before you talk.
Yeah, not too much. Cool.
Let's just do a quick mic check. If I can get both of you speaking at the exact same time to each other, just talk, say anything.
Okay. Let's speak. Hey, Shay Shay.
Hello, Cesar.
Since when did you call me that?
No, you two, yeah. yeah. You two definitely deserve your own show. 100%. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Go on. Again, just talk.
Hi. You okay?
Yeah. Hiya.
Are you just gonna say hiya?
Oh. Hi, wife.
Okay, that is perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, Roadcaster recording. ATEM recording. Multi-view on. We have checked cameras. We're all happy. Okay, perfect. And
So we just talk.
give me 10
confused.
You've been here before.
Yeah, but the other guy did it. He was sitting there recording, so I think he's the boss.
Oh wait, there's another guy.
Yeah, there's another guy that works for him that did the podcast last time.
Okay.
He was really young. He was like,
Basically JT.
I think he was no more than 18.
Yeah. I thought so. Yeah.
He was so young. He was like a baby, but he did a good job though for me and Mum.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're supposed to start.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, but I don't know because
It's
It's-
recording or not.
if it's recorded,
Mm.
I don't know. Do we close the studio door or do we stay here? I feel like I'm not sure what I'm doing because normally I was just told to start and we just start. I don't know if is it recorded? It looks like it's recorded. But
Okay.
I feel like if I start talking, then will I just be wasting my time talking and I'm not recording anything? Let me just wait for him to come back. Okay,
It's recording.
it's recorded. Yeah, I was like,
I've left this open so there's enough ventilation because it gets quite hot with all these lights on.
oh, okay, right.
But I've clapped. You're good to go. You're
Okay.
good to record. Just give it 5 seconds because I'm gonna just move out the side of this door. I don't want any noise to come into your.
Okay, all right.
But you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay. The timer is there. I don't know if you see the timer.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's stop.
Hey.
Hi.
So,
Hi,
my dear,
Sese.
you don't call me that. So where's Sese come from?
Hmm?
You don't call me that. So welcome back to Divine in Egmar again. Welcome
Welcome.
back to Divine in Egmar again. We're getting a lot of return guests. My mum came back. Now you're back. So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot has changed. You came also in 2022 to Divine in Egmar.
Yeah.
But we have a mission and goal that we're gonna, we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is the same guests that I rebooked again that couldn't turn up. But we carry on.
We just kept it moving.
We keep it moving. We don't let situations or things
Tear
hold
us
us
down.
back. No,
Yeah.
we don't do that. So,
Yeah.
like I said, welcome back to Divine in Egmar.
I'm happy to be back.
And
Yeah.
you've had a lot of changes in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of changes in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So when you were last on the show, I remember you were doing a software development course, which I know a lot about. And you had a goal of finding a job in 2023.
Yeah.
So, can you give the
Yeah.
audience an update on that? What's happening now, Oluwaseye?
Yeah. So, first of all, what do you want to know? You know, what the audience want to know about me first.
But they want to know what you've been
What's
doing
happening
in the last 2 years.
last 2 years, yeah?
Almost.
Okay. So now it's more
Almost.
clearly
Yeah.
now. Yeah. So just in the last 2 years, I've been away. I've been working, a lot of networking, going to a lot of events, having more conversations with my wife.
Me?
Yeah, that's my wife. My wife is here.
Talk about me like another place.
And then also having more relationship with God more as well. I will say. But also another thing as well. What I've really done is that I've also so yeah, I've always had a one-to-one, at least, even if it's like once a week or once a month with my mentors. So at least just to give them an update, even if it's like not really having a one-to-one with them face to face, but at least I always email them.
Have you finished the course now?
Yeah, of course,
Okay, so you finished the course.
I'm done.
So did you go for? Because the audience want to know: did you get that job? Did you level up?
So
What's going on with the software engineering, software developing
yes, yes,
career path?
yeah. So I think with that one, my dear, is that I think there's a lot of changes has been done in result of that software developer side.
Mhm.
So I know working on my own big massive projects with my business, which I'll talk about that a bit later,
Mhm.
day one today. Um, but yeah, but also I have been doing a lot of updates, websites. I've been doing a lot of apps, just working on my craft basically.
And is that like doing freelance or what does
Yeah.
that look like?
Yeah, so it's just mostly more about freelancing, more networking with people. But it's not, but the freelancing though, because I do know freelancing can be very, very overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. So, but the freelancing for me is like a people that I already know, or people that I know of that wants, that wants to, that wants me to build their project for them, basically. So I think those are the circle people that I have been helping them
And you getting paid for that?
build their website. Yeah. So I do believe. I think the last time I did a project for someone, I got about £300,
Okay.
just like a basic one.
Okay. What project was that?
So that one was for there was this person, there was someone that wanted, yeah. So basically, there's someone that I know, well, know of, that wants me to build their project, and that one was for like like an online service business. So help me,
Was that a website or?
yeah, like an online website
Okay.
for, I think, I do believe it's for I'm trying to remember now. It has been a while.
Don't worry about it. It will come back to you.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, but basically, in other words, it was an online business, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you spoke about the importance of finding the company in the last episode that give provision to
Yeah.
people that are neurodiverse.
Yeah.
So because you've now, I guess you've changed the
Mhm.
direction of looking for jobs to now working for yourself.
Yeah.
What kind of experience did you have in terms of finding the right employer
Mhm.
to deal with your neurodiverse conditions?
That is a very good question, my love. That's a very good question. Yeah. So with me, that basically because I'm actually on the spectrum of a neurodiversity spectrum side. So I can't just work for any company that I see okay, you know what? I got my experience now with my mentor, which I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so I can't just work for anyone. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get a job out of this after this finish this project. I wanna actually get a job. No, I'm actually gonna work in this company that I wanna. Oh, okay. Work for, let's say, Lloyd's Bank, just for example now, or let's say just want the charity job, like basically, I can't do that because I have to also think about my, the needs and what I'm capable of doing, basically. Because obviously, by me working in a corporate role, basically, corporate companies, basically, yeah, it's gonna be high demand, and
Mhm.
there's gonna be an expectation like for me to meet those expectations of demands there on their side to build a website or to build a app or to manage this or to manage or to manage manage my own colleagues basically. There's going to be high demand there, and if I don't really meet those demands of them, it's not going to work. I'll be still in trouble. So, you know, so I think it's better for me to work for myself, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the entrepreneurial world tends to fit a lot of neurodiverse people
Exactly.
because they can,
Exactly.
I guess, choose their hours, choose
Exactly.
how they want to work,
Yeah.
who they work for,
Exactly.
and the type of jobs they do as well. So I guess it sometimes works a bit better for someone who's entrepreneurial and neurodiverse.
Yeah.
However, I might also add
Oh, every time.
that some neurodiverse people prefer structure, and sometimes
Yeah.
employment is better for them. But I guess that is for you to understand your mind and how you
That's what I'm
work.
saying. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So I guess we've dropped the whole, idea of working for someone, and we've gone down the road of being entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a different thing, because I thought, you really wanted to work for like a big corp, because I remember the last time we talked, you were like, yeah, you want to work for a big organization like the likes of Google or Meta.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I kind of said to you, yeah, they may have those things in place, but when it comes to the reality of working for them, it might not be the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Because one thing I find, particularly when you have a
Yeah.
neurodiverse condition, when you work for these, I guess, top 5 organizations, they're good. They're very good. They have like things like diversity and inclusion teams, and they'll have a lot of structure in terms of HR processes to ensure that
Yep.
people from diverse backgrounds are being like looked after and
Yep.
things like that. But at the, I guess at the ground level, so like the lower level, right on the ground level, some of the managers in those organizations don't know how to manage people that are neurodiverse.
Exactly.
So they may say,
Yeah.
we're neurodiverse friendly, we take on neurodiverse people. We are a company that we don't care what background you come from, as long as you can do your job,
Yeah.
and we'll make the adjustments in place. They'll say all these things on their website and all the things they have to say because of the size they are. But when you go to like on a granular level, like some managers are like, I don't know how to manage this neurodiverse
Yep.
employee, and it brings a lot of issues. And then sometimes, in some cases, and I'm not saying it's with any of those companies I've mentioned, I don't want to say that, but you might find that then that person almost gets managed out because the employer doesn't know how to deal with the neurodiverse condition.
Yep.
Which isn't fair, because if just slight adjustments are made, that person can actually thrive. But the problem is a lot of people are just looking at the disability rather than looking at the strengths that person has and what they bring to the team. So and I kind of said that we don't know, just because they are big, it doesn't necessarily mean they are equipped to deal with people with those type of conditions. But yeah, it's interesting now you've gone down the entrepreneurial route, and yeah, I'm really hoping that we stick to this route. So since you last visited as well, you said that I asked you about, have you learned any new methods or tools that have been particularly helpful in now going down this entrepreneurial journey? Because I know as a neurodivergent, you need certain tools or certain things that you could use to help you manage your workload? What tools have you found now?
Mm.
You want to elaborate?
Yeah, sure. So, so basically, the tools that I've found even more is I've actually, people know about all these tools anyway, that or know of them.
They might not.
Yeah, maybe yeah, but yeah. What's got it? Yeah. So one of them is, I've come across that I'm more using more ChatGPT now,
Oh yeah,
basically.
ChatGPT.
So and then also I'm using more with Grammarly, so like spelling checks and stuff, and then Speechify as well.
Yeah, that one's good.
Very very good. And then also I've also used like voice notes as well on my phone, on my laptop as well. 'Cause I have a
Talk to text.
Yeah,
yeah,
basically,
yeah. Talk to text.
Yeah. And then also another one, which I always use the tools as well. Last one, but this is the what's it called again? This one,
Yeah, look it up.
this one.
Siri.
Siri, yeah. So I always use that practically every day.
Yeah.
I always use it every day.
I know.
Yeah. So, because sometimes I might not be able to spell some words. It might be difficult for me to pronounce. It might be longer for me to find it or type it in, or it might not make sense. All those things. So rather just say it out. So yeah, I use that. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, that's all. Oh, and then also another thing as well, which I always go back to if I'm really really stuck. I always go back to my wife. Because I think my wife is more better than spelling more than I am. So
I can barely spell,
yeah,
but
but at least you try. At least you actually find more better than me. Because sometimes I don't really, me, you actually you sitting there next to me now. What I'll do, wife, baby, oh yeah, just help me spell this word for me now.
you know what? I might be a little bit better than my husband, but I'm an atrocious speller, and I do use assistive text. So
Yeah.
I'm not any better, guys. I'm not any better. I really not. Okay,
nice.
so you mentioned the challenges of expressing many ideas, and I
Yeah.
remember when we on the podcast, you kind of described it like it's like a woe of information, like spreading through your head. It's like it's so much. Have you found a way to kind of manage that now? Because I know I don't have autism, but I have ADHD. And with the ADHD brain, you can have all these different things you need to do, but you can't executively function properly sometimes. To be ADHD is a beautiful thing, but it also can be a very frustrating thing at times because you're like, why isn't my brain working today? And I've got too many ideas. so like, what have you done to overcome that? Because I can tell you what I've done, but like, yeah.
What's the question again?
So how have you managed to overcome like all the ideas that you have in your head and it's just spinning around like crazy?
Meaning?
Like last time on the podcast, you said that sometimes you have so many ideas, it's just too much.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I'll be very happy to share. So, what I've done, actually, I've done 3 things. Actually, I've done. So, one, if something is really overwhelming for me to handle, or I've got too much information in my head, I don't know where to go, or I'm a bit lost, or I don't know how to do it, I always talk to my God. I always go to God. I always ask him questions. God, please help me with this. I have so much ideas, I don't know what to do. And then he'll show me when I'm sleeping, in the room. I'm not going to say anything else apart from that one. But yeah, but anytime I'm sleeping, basically, my wife here, basically, God just speaks to me. That's one. Secondly, is that, in the room as well, with my wife as well, I have a board. I have a whiteboard, very small, very cheap. Actually, my wife was the one that bought it for me anyway. To be quite honest with you, I think it was about 20 or 30 pounds, something like that, on eBay. I remember. So, but basically, with that one, yeah, I actually write all my ideas on that board there. Yeah. So when I now write it down, I now slash it down for just 3 things there. Well, sorry, I mean 3 tasks. Sorry.
So 3 things to do each day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last three, all these, I just go to my wife. I say, wife, look, I don't want to do this thing. Oh. I need your help, please. Oh. Because sometimes, it's good to have a partner. It's good to have a companion. It's good to have what's it called, a spouse. But moreover, those of you that are looking for, and I know this is not really topic, this is a whole new topic, yeah. But
you can still talk about it if you want to.
That's fine. Thank you. So now those of you out there that are looking for partner, that are looking for the right spice, the right spouse, I think 2 things that I will say that to look for the right spouse is have a relationship with your God. But when I met my wife at 2018, I actually went down to the road of, I wrote down every single thing what I asked my next wife to be down, basically. So I asked God, I want my next wife to be half Ghana and half Naija. It's not more than that I asked God for. But those 2, just that one, that's not one, just one. Those are my top of my list that I wanted. And God, and now look at it now. That's one. Secondly, is that I never, reached another thing that I could actually recommend those of you that are looking for partner or spouse, even wife, even husband too, is, I think, find the right church for yourself. Because sometimes, yeah, I've come across that, and I told you a little bit background what happened to me years ago. The churches that I used to go to wasn't good at all. And my wife can vouch for me to right here. She's sitting right here now. So the church I used to go to wasn't good. It was only the church that my wife told me to come to, I felt a bit more welcome there. So that's one of the reasons why it's good to go to the right church for yourself. Yes, in the churches themselves are not really perfect themselves, which I agree. So majority of churches nowadays now are just falling apart. I'm not going to go into that details anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of falling and distrust in the church at the moment. But what we have to understand about church is that it's run by people, and people are not perfect.
Exactly.
Only God is perfect.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
we have to understand that too.
Yeah.
There you go.
So yes, that's what. Yes, those are those are the only 2 that I will say. Those of you are looking for wife, especially wife and husband.
Okay. I do have a question for you.
Go on.
So your story is going to be quite inspirational. In fact, I always say this, that your episode, it's probably one of the most popular episodes that people tend to be gravitated towards. I don't know what it is because I don't know what it is because
every day.
I don't know if it's because it's a husband and wife couple or whatever it is.
Oh, I don't
but
know.
people just seem to
nice.
love episodes with couples. I think people love love.
Yeah.
People love love. So, that's probably. But I would say you're an inspiration to other neurodiversity professionals.
I'm trying to.
And particularly someone who is young and maybe they've just been diagnosed, or they might not necessarily be young, but they've just been diagnosed with a neurodiverse condition and they want to try and navigate into the world of tech and manage their learning difficulty. What advice would you give them?
Good question. They should come to my business of autistic black coders. That's one. Secondly, which I'll talk about that later. Secondly, they should even come to Divine Enigma, which is my wife's business too.
This is the podcast Divine Enigma, but yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Listen to it.
Yeah. And then we put the notes on the show notes,
yeah.
for you to listen to. And then thirdly, not this, which I'm going to mention, the owner of this business later, is calling by females. That's a very, very good business. That's a very good community that is all based on black women that also get into the tech industry.
But what about black men?
Black men are fine. No offense. All black men are okay. Just the black women may have more. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of unravel stories right there. But anyway, it's okay. But black men are fine.
But there might be black men who are autistic or black boys who are autistic. So, they might want to become software developers. Where did they go?
Well, they can come to autistic black coders.
Okay. So tell us about autistic black coders.
Can I take it to you? I tell you guys later.
No, tell us now. We want to know what is autistic. You keep talking about autistic black coders and the audience want to know what it is because this is your... Okay, I'll tell you guys. This is a thing that my husband, Oluwase, has been working on probably for the last 6 months. He's managed to get an email list of quite a number of people who are really interested in what he's doing, but he just needs to get the product ready. So he literally has that community who want to learn, but learn from a neurodivergent perspective. So things like how does a neurodiverse mind work when it comes to tech, and it's the intersectionality of being black or autistic as well. Because we do know about neurodiverse people in tech. Like for example, we know Steve Jobs was dyslexic, and we know like people in business like Richard Branson was dyslexic as well. But the difference between Steve Jobs and Richard Branson is they're both essentially middle-class white men. So their lens of what it is to deal with a neurodiverse condition will not be the same lens that you would see from someone who is black and neurodiverse, let alone black and autistic, which comes with a different kind of challenge, I guess. So I don't want to see it as a challenge and stuff, but let's be real, there are challenges that come with autism, and we need to make the tech that sits well with people who are autistic. So talk about autistic black coder. What will people who are autistic and black get from autistic black coders?
I'm definitely going to say a little bit more details of what exactly those of you are going to be black or autistic and wants to get into the tech industry. So I'll talk about that a little bit more details later. However, as my wife asked me this question, and she's really eager to ask me this question every time, I will just say briefly about it. So autistic black coder means that it's just trying to get young students and kids to have a form of community of how to get into the tech industry or how to become a full stack developer or full stack engineering. Sorry. Yeah.
And I feel
and
like
also creating your own business too.
Yeah, and I feel like autistic black coder can go further because obviously you wanted to get a job in tech, but now you went down the entrepreneurial route. And maybe some autistics might not want to do software development, but they might want to do other stuff in tech, like product
Exactly.
management or project management
Exactly.
and things, and that's still all part of the tech industry.
Mm.
Even the customer success managers, where you are dealing with software and you've got to make the customer happy with the software that you was,
Yep.
managing or selling to them. So
Yep.
tech is not just everyone coding. Not everyone wants to code.
Yeah.
And that should be open for all. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm really excited about autistic black coders. I
Me
feel
too.
like it's something needed.
I know.
And there's a lot of people in the tech space
Yeah.
that are probably undiagnosed or possibly on the spectrum,
Yeah.
but they don't know they have it.
Oh, and then also another thing as well, that watch anyone that wants to come on board, just strictly black people, so male, female, is that you definitely get yourself a specialist, doctor, which I'll talk about that later, a bit more detail. Definitely get a mentor that is right for you. You definitely get a accountability buddy as well, which I will be putting that in place to make sure you get the right accountability buddy that assigned to you. And also, another thing what you also get as well is that you also get some kind of experience within inside a tech business organization. So that, for example, that let's say we could actually go to Meta or Facebook, or we could actually go to Mozo or Barclays Bank or something, and just shadow someone that is already there, even if just for like a week or maybe 2 weeks or so, just to shadow them with them. So basically shadow with them, just to see if you fit yourself or see yourself coming to this type of organization, basically. Which I even forgot to mention that as well. But anyway,
Okay. So
yeah,
beyond
there's a lot more,
oh, okay.
but I'll tell you that.
So beyond like software development, do you see yourself venturing into other areas of tech in future? And if you do, let me know.
I think the only thing I will put myself involved with is just tech.
Mhm.
However, I am very keen and strong about education as well, because that aligns with what I'm doing anyway. So, funny enough, there's something really good that my wife told me even yesterday. In fact, to be honest with you,
Oh, what did I say?
my wife told me yesterday was that, Shaya, there's no point in you doing being doctor or being engineer or being customer service assistant, or being what's called accountant, or being this or being that. What you can do, yeah. Remember,
Mhm.
basically, what you could do, yeah, is fit yourself in a position where aligns with your business. So autistic black coders, basically, is all.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I said to you that it's
Yeah.
important in life that you do things that are aligned with your purpose
Yeah.
and the goals you have in mind.
Yeah.
There's no point in going on to do stuff that doesn't align with the purpose that you have for yourself and
Yeah.
the goals that you want to make.
Yeah.
So for example, like, you can't go on to do, I don't know, I'm just gonna pick a random industry, hairdressing. I don't even know, like, no offense, nothing to hairdressers, but I'm just saying, like, I want to be a hairdresser, but you've never shown any interest in hair.
Yeah.
You've never done anything to do with hair, and then you want to go into hairdressing randomly,
Mhm.
and then you find you don't enjoy it. Is that the purpose? Is that the alignment that you want for yourself? It's very
Yeah.
important to understand what you want for yourself,
Yeah.
and if that aligns with your purpose. And I think we were also talking about the other thing about people talking about having to be a millionaire, you need 7 streams of income. And people think that to be a millionaire, that some people think in their heads that to get 7 streams of income, I have to be a hairdresser, a nail tech, Then I have to go and work in the bakery.
Yep.
Then then I'm going to do project management, and
Yep.
then that's how I'll get my 7 streams of income. And that's not how it works. You
Yep.
find something that you're very good at. So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, you have a podcast. Okay, through that podcast, you get affiliate links. Yeah, you manage to get some SEO onto your website.
Yep.
That drives traffic to your podcast.
Yep.
That brings you money, and then through the podcast, maybe you upload it on YouTube. YouTube then pays you. You become part of YouTube's affiliate program, and you start making money through YouTube.
Yep.
That's a an income stream, and then through that you might make digital products, and those digital products you'll make money through that.
Yep.
And then through that, because people see you, you might get called for speaking gigs,
Yeah.
and then you get paid for that, and then that's how you accumulate your 7 streams of income. But that's because you're doing something that aligns with your goals
Your
and
goals.
purpose.
Yes.
So you'll focus your attention on getting those things,
Yes.
and that will make you have 7 streams of income.
Exactly.
But a lot of people think, oh, let me do random things, and I'm going to get 7 streams of income, and it doesn't work like that. So when people say, oh, this is how you become a millionaire, it's not that way. You have to do that different things. And again, through just knowledge of understanding how money works, you'll put money in stocks and shares and ISAs and in the S&P 500.
Yep.
Put the money away and forget about it. You might put some money in crypto, but maybe not a lot of money, because crypto is a bit volatile. But that's a way of generating income, and that's how you become a millionaire. Not doing random things that don't make any sense or align with your goal and purpose. And I feel like for me, I think a lot of the time people are always worried about the long run. So they're like, they want quick money, especially young people. These young people nowadays, they want the soft life today. They want everything right now. They want to be the trad wife, or all these trends that happen right now. But everything you do, you have to be wise. You have to make increment changes each day. So even if it's like 1% of yourself you change each day,
Yep.
that is an incremental change, and that means that you're getting better each day in whatever you're doing. So sometimes you got to ride the waves of feeling like, oh, things are hard, but you got to push through each day to make sure that you're doing like a little bit each day that will bring out those forms of 7 streams of income. But
Yep.
I think that's what I was trying to kind of come across in terms of what I was talking about, because I think people do have it a bit confused about
Yeah.
how to make money in that way, and to keep money as well is important, because you can make money, but if you don't know how to keep it, then it becomes an issue too.
Yeah. And then just to add to that, man, is that and there's something else that my wife told me as well. I think this was last year. Basically, my wife told me, that what do I want to say? So basically, my wife told me last year. I can't remember what year, but anyway, last year anyway, basically. And she told me, that Shaya, starting a business, is not easy. And there was this program that my wife was on I think probably last year.
Yeah.
And that program didn't really help her at all, to go as you. So I don't really know why that was, because she spent quite a lot of money on that program, and she expected to get a good return back in her investments. But it seems that that's not good.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there. I don't want to mention names, but there are a lot of people out there that claim to be, I guess, coaches or business gurus. They know what they're doing, and they don't really know what they're doing. And they can be quite prominent, and they can seem genuine, and the information they're saying is true essentially. But when it comes to actually supporting people that want to learn this information
Yeah.
that might not necessarily be so forthcoming or willing to help you with that. And that's what I find, like when people get to a certain stage in their career where they're making millions or they've got millions of followers, they forget that the people that are behind you, you know, supporting you behind you, even in a small way, is almost like they kind of dismiss you as a person. And I felt that's how I felt on that particular program. But I don't want to go into too much detail about it because it was a very hard time for us last year anyway. I feel that we're going to be wrapping up. So I like to ask like 3 questions.
Go ahead.
Normally with most of my guests, I do ask this. So we're going to ask the 3. You love tapping yourself, Shaya. The 3 negative things now about your neurodiversity, now that you've gone through this, and the 3 positive, and we end with a positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. So 3 negative. So, 3 negative about my
Autism, yeah.
autism, basically. I will say going to a dark place, which means going to in depression. So basically suffering from depression.
Okay. Number 1.
That's 1.
2.
Not having having a bad people around me, or being around bad people.
Yeah, being gullible to friendships as well.
Yeah.
And number 3.
And last one is
It's good that you're finding it hard because, like before, it was so easy. So it means that you've gone to a different place. But if it's only 2 negatives, it's fine.
number 3 is not finding the number 3 not finding the right
Not finding the right people to understand you.
yeah
Okay, and 3 positives.
being married,
Is that
my
your,
daddy wife,
is that autism? But okay, I'll take it.
yeah, and being around, connecting back with my old friends,
Okay.
which is very good, and we had an amazing wedding as well.
Yeah, we did.
And then also, lastly not least, just being around. And also more connecting and having more relationship with God.
You feel more connected to God because of your autism.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Okay. Well, I guess that's a wrap.
Yay!
Yeah, I think we went over it in the studio, but I really enjoyed
Yeah.
this episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was very nice.
yeah, it was. It was. It's quite nice in here. It's a bit cold though. It's a bit cold, or maybe because I'm not wearing like top t-shirt.
Top.
Yeah, my arms are exposed.
Yeah.
Um.
Which is normal. And shall I call this guy now?
Yeah, we can
Kamal.
call. Yeah, you can
Or
call
Camille.
Kamal. Yeah, Camille.
I don't know how to. Should I just call him out or?
Kalam. Okay. Should I? I think we're done. We just want to do the last bit, don't we?
Yeah. And then we're done.
I'll just text him. Maybe it'll be easier so there's no much noise. Doo-doo-doo. All right, I'll just text. 'Cause I don't know whether I should come out. I don't want to move the equipment, or should I just come out slowly? Okay. I'm always about
Very nice. Very tasty. Yeah, got him now. Not done yet. One more. Mm. Okay. Actually, to be fair, I think I should go and visit the office in um yeah.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
I think I don't know where we're still recorded. But so how was your day, Shea?
Yeah, it was nice. Very lovely. Quite busy though, but quite good.
I feel my week actually.
But I'm
gonna
just relaxing though.
I'm
more.
just gonna say this year. I felt, and I don't know whether you felt this from home. I felt this week just gone
Mm.
was very intensive for me.
Mm.
There were a lot of back-to-back meetings, a lot of information I had to take in. Are you coming out? Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know what? I tried to message and I just realized my phone was on aeroplane mode.
Mm.
I wasn't sure we were being recorded, but I believe we were. It just felt well. I don't know. I feel like I don't know whether we were being recorded, but I guess we were.
Oh yeah, you definitely were recording. We're still recording now.
Oh, okay.
I was enjoying. I was listening. So I didn't get it. Ghanaian and Nigerian.
Yes,
Half
sir.
Ghan-
I'm half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. Yeah.
Wow, what a prank. What a prank.
Yeah, I put my phone on airplane mode. I was scared that it would go off whilst I was doing it. If it said, "Was your phone off or silent?"
Yeah. Off.
You're tired. Why are you tired?
No, I'm not tired.
Okay.
I'm okay.
As a man, why can't we never be tired? Women hate that.
Oh dear.
You're always sleeping though.
Ooh,
Hmm.
do I sleep a lot?
Not anymore now. Not anymore. You used to.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, it's a very, very good time. Bum, 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 bum.
Mm.
Maybe it's yeah.
Me,
Mhm.
I am okay.
Are you tired? No, you're just fine.
Tired. I know you're tired.
A little bit. But I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Yeah.
You enjoyed this?
Yeah.
It's a bit different from last time.
Yeah. We're coming back again.
You want to come again? You were so like, I don't want to do this. Now you want to come back again. You were like, no, I don't want to do this. Okay. We'll see. We'll come back again then.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It'd be nice. Mm.
This is all tech.
I know.
So is this the teleprompter?
Mm.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So where would the words come? Oh, is that the old school ones they used to have back in the days? Or is this a new one? I don't know.
Mm.
There's different types of teleprompters, but this is
Mm. That's the basic one.
No, they all have different functions.
Mm. Okay.
Camera equipment is really, really expensive.
Dope.
And it's not the camera; it's the lens.
Mm.
Lens. Some lenses can cost up to 5K,
Wow.
but it's what you want
Wow.
because you want the quality.
That's true. Wow. That is a lot.
But you'll get if you really are into your like photography, like you'll get to that stage eventually. You'll be like, oh, my lens was 5K because I used to talk to photographers and videographers when I worked in TV years ago. They're like,
three lenses.
yeah, they'll just you just work up to it because you know it's for your business. You're making the money back.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, you will.
but when you're starting out, you'll start with maybe 100K, £100, and then you'll get there eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm.
Usually, we take the teleprompter, book it in advance,
Oh, okay.
and there's extra charge for it as well.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'll know for next time. I'm sorry. I'll make sure that you know. I give you more advance notice.
Mm.
We have like a normal setup, basic setup basically.
Yeah.
These things, it gets in there.
Yeah. interesting niche. Yeah. Your tech brain.
Yeah. It's pretty much like coding. You have to always put code together. Something's not working. Some people want something added on.
You
It's
have
too
to
much.
fix.
You have to go back to the source, and there's so much code there. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Slightly, yeah.
I can see it perfectly. It's a bit wonky, but I can actually see it. I can actually read from that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's fine now. It's okay now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's alright.
So do you want to go first?
Yeah,
Just read your.
yeah,
And I hopefully will get mine first.
yeah.
You need me to bring it back up to the top, or
Yeah, bring it back up to the top. Yep, that's the right way. So, yeah, so you can start reading.
My name is Mr. Oluwase Gofidodo. I have a business called Autistic Black Coders. I am building a community of black autistic who comes together in a safe place to learn from each other and receive mentoring. We teach black autistics how to become a full stack engineers. I will make sure that you get a job with a very high salary when you finish your course, and 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 have oh oh I couldn't see the other one. Sorry, and have the
Opportunity.
opportunity to build your own business. That's it. Whew. The course The courses and boot camps will be free for kids and young students. Our intensive boot camps will be
Start again.
yeah, let's start again. Sorry. Um, sorry, let's go up at the top.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Students, and then our intensive boot camps will be allocated,
Accredited.
credited, which means you will gain.
It stopped there.
Yeah. There you go. The courses and boot camps will be free for the kids and young students. Our intensive boot camps will be credited, which means you gain enough experience to get into the biggest companies. You will get a mentor that is right for your needs to help with your career and personal growth, and specialist psychiatrist doctor help you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's it. Oh, thank you.
Start from the top. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
No, it's like, just speak from that bit and then you can edit it out.
yeah.
So keep going. So go up. It's just the last bit. It's the last paragraph. That's literal the one you want to read again. Yeah, that's it. So go all the way up a little bit more. A little bit more. That's it.
Please.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Just play from that bit. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
No, go.
lube it up, please. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Keep going down. Sorry. Down. Yeah. So just right there, but also just go at the last.
It's just this bit.
Just this
That's-
bit. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit up. Sorry. My bad. Yeah. 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 That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Go on.
Sorry, wait.
Okay. So this is what you were talking about before. It's always an issue.
Up a bit. Up a bit. That's it. Stop. Okay. Go.
Okay, cool. You will get a mentor that is right for your needs to help with your career and personal growth, and a specialist psychiatrist doctor to help you manage your autistic symptoms if need be. Cool.
Sweet.
Sorry about this.
Should I do my one or should I just? Yeah, should I do my? I'll do my intro. It won't
Yeah,
take
do
me
yours.
long. It won't take me long.
Dom to go?
No, I don't know. Do I?
Or you're my media.
Should I move where?
Come sit here.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay, cool.
right, okay.
Cool.
Because I read it all the time, so it won't take me that long.
Okay.
And I can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall I start? Hello, and welcome to Divine Egma, a podcast that talks about how to navigate through the complexities of the workplace as a modern day professional while simultaneously having a side hustle. We appreciate all of our audience members for taking some time out of their day to tune into another episode and look forward to providing you all with some value through our show today. My name is Sarah, and I will be the host for this podcast. This podcast will be available on all platforms where you can find podcasts, including Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and we're also on YouTube. So let's get started. I've got to do the outro. I just want to let our audience members know about the 6 week coaching program that I'll be offering for people who are neurodivergent or who want to improve their career prospects in general, or for those who want to get into project management. You can also be non-neurodivergent as well. I mentioned this in the previous episodes, but I just want to make the time to offer up to those who may be looking for help in those areas in their life, as it's a great way to learn a new skill to help you advance in your career. I'm also offering support to people who want to pass the Print 2 practitioner exam, because I have taken and failed the test a few times and would like to help others, showing them how I passed. I'm also launching my membership, Neuro Enigma, in which you will get a supportive community, career and business mentorship, monthly group coaching calls, networking opportunities, mental health well-being days, and unlimited body doubling sessions. And we also want to meet in the UK and very soon international meetups. I'm also working with the British Dyslexia Association and Lexix, which is one of the UK's biggest neurodiversity, and it stopped, neurodiversity organisations. So go back to what I said. Let me go back to that, and so that I can just, yeah, so it flows. I'm also working with the British Dyslexia Association and Lexic, one of the UK's biggest neurodiversity organisations, to ensure our members get full free neurodivergency assessments, accredited with an educational psychologist or doctor. If this sounds like something you are interested and like to learn more, please reach out and talk to me directly about the membership. Please follow me on all platforms where you listen to podcasts. Thank you for listening to Divine Enigma. And if you got to the end, this is a safe place for project managers and professionals, side hustlers and business owners to give you the tools and tips on how to navigate the complexity of being neurodiverse in the workplace. I'll see you soon. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, right. All right then, yeah. I knew my one would be quick because I'm used to doing it, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stopping the recording.
Okay.
Cool.
So I just want to transfer it onto my laptop and then we're done.
Oh, is it?
I need a recording.
Oh.
It's normally quite, no, it's quite quick. Let's go on the laptop. The laptop has to be in space. And it goes quite quickly on anyway.
Yeah, just put the laptop together and I'll transfer over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoyed?
Yeah, it's very nice. Come again.
Little day out. Right. Where is it best to save? Okay, I'm gonna put it in documents. Podcast. Yes, so I want to save it in this area.
What we're doing is trying to grow and get discovered on YouTube. I'm sorry, Google.
Yeah.
So if you could kindly give us a Google review.
Oh, okay.
You can just tap, open your phone and just tap it, or you can just take a picture of it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, we can do that. Scan the QR code, yeah. Oh, it's come up.
It's a quick one. Let me show you.
You can just tap it. Sometimes the QR can't be a bit annoying. Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
okay.
cool. That's really. How do you get that? That's
Put it on
interesting.
Amazon, which was cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, you
That's
know.
a good idea. You know, I think I'm gonna use that for events when we do them.
You should take a picture of you guys, put it up on there. Put your, like, you know, your logo. Do you have your logo?
Yeah, it's on my laptop. Yeah,
That would be really good. We'll take a picture of you guys, put it on the screen.
yeah.
Mm.
Sorry, put your logo on the screen
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you guys. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it'll help. It'll help. Yeah.
Sure will. Thank you. It's really good. Okay. Yeah, we might get that actually. Get it on Amazon.
Yeah, that's a really good one because I always see QR because sometimes people find it difficult to scan the QR code, and if you just scan it on their phone, it's like you know when you go to tap in thing, and you go to the shop, you go tap, you know, it comes up.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a very good one.
Yep. Yep.
transferred the. I've opened it. So what do I do next?
Just inject that memory card.
Oh, let me. Where is it?
Should be extreme SanDisk.
Oh, okay, I've found it now. Just eject it. I don't want to just pull it out. Okay. Okay, I've taken it out now.
And then just bear with me. It's just transferring the audio onto another hard drive to transfer it to you.
Okay. So the one in the Sarah folder that's 260424. That's why I can give that to my editor. Okay. Oh, you taking a photo of the.
Yeah, just the.
Oh, you trying to get the logo? Oh, I just took a picture of the chairs with the camera.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I did.
well, this one.
Yeah, I just took a picture of the chair with the camera because I just thought, oh, it gives a sense of podcast studio, isn't it?
Yeah.
And nobody's in the, and there's nobody in the shot. So I just did it that way. So I'll show you what I did. I just did this.
Yeah.
Right there. Some people put themselves in the shot, but I just did. And place it down straight away. Okay, so put this in here. Allow. So bottom
And
right.
then, right click.
So
Yeah, I'll do it.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you.
What's the location you want in?
It's podcast D. Hang on. I don't know where you are at the moment. So it's documents. Yeah, it's podcast D, and it's that one. It's this far, yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just being silly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah, so all I've got to do is I'll send this over to Alexandra and we'll just do it for.
Oh, cool.
We're good. No, I've already done it. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Is there anything else you need from us?
No. Did you want to put the logo up on the screen?
Yeah. Do you want to do that, the last bit? Yeah, let's do that one and then.
Just airdrop it. It's
Mm.
called Pro WKS, I think.
Let me see. It's on my phone anyway. Have it say two logos. So this is the podcast. So when I airdrop it, which one is it?